Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, going ahead on our class 8 from Madina book 2. Inshallah, today we're going to learn about the construction of numbers. We've done numbers from 1 to 10 in book 1, so inshallah we're going to do 11 to 19 today. So what are the numbers? What are the types of numbers we have? If you see, they're called something called as cardinal numbers. Cardinal numbers means these are the numbers which tells how many of something there are. It's like 15 pens, 2 books, 3 students. So it gives a number to some object. Okay, and we have ordinal numbers which tells the position of something in a list, like a 5th student or 5th book, 5th floor. So these are the two types of numbers. So first what we're going to do is, inshallah, we'll do cardinal numbers in Arabic, and then we'll proceed to ordinal numbers. So we know that in Arabic, unlike English, they have different relationships in numbers. So we've done number 1 and 2, and we have 3 to 10 is a different relationship, and 11 to 19 they have a different relationship, and we got 20 to 99 and 100 to 9, so on and so forth. So inshallah in today's we'll be focusing more on 11 to 19. But before we proceed, what we'll do is we'll just recap what we've learned in book 1, that we know that wahid and ithnan, they come as a na'at to a man'ud. That means they come as an adjective and they have the same characteristics of the man'ud. For example, if you want to say one pen, we say qalamun wahidun. We don't say wahidun qalamun. That will be wrong. It's like, for example, in English we say one pen, the number comes first and the noun comes afterwards. So in Arabic it will be the other way around for 1 and 2, where the noun comes first. It's a pen 1. So qalamun wahidun, kitabun wahidun, rajulun wahidun. So same thing for the feminine. Okay, for 2 as well. So it's the qalamani ithnani, rajulani ithnani. So it will be adad and ma'dud will agree. They'll be both in the same characteristics. And from 3 to 10, we know the relationship of mudaf ilayhi. Okay, so where from 3 to 10 the number comes first. That's the difference here. Here the number comes first, like thalathata aqlamin, if you have to say. And here the adad and ma'dud, they are in different genders, and adad comes first and ma'dud comes next, and the noun is always in a plural form. That's the difference here. It's in a plural form. So we say 3 pens, we say thalathatu aqlamin, khamsata riyalatin, and they are in opposite gender. So a masculine noun will have a feminine number with ta marbuta, and feminine noun will have a masculine number without ta marbuta. So that's the difference here. So just to recollect, so wahid, ithnan, thalatha. So for the masculine ma'dud, so we'll have feminine numbers with the ta marbuta. ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعة عشرة. So these are the numbers which we use for masculine nouns from 3 to 10, and from 1 and 2, because it is not man'ud, they will have a masculine number. And coming to feminine ma'dud, so 1 and 2 will have feminine number wahidatun, ithnathani, ta'uthani si, alif muthanna. And from 3 to 10 it will be masculine, so without ta marbuta. So thalathun, arba'un, khamsun, sittun, sab'un, thamaniyun, tis'un, asharun. So this will be the feminine from 1 to 10. So 1 to 10, the nouns, the numbers are called mu'arab. Mu'arab means the decline. They have fatha, dhamma, kasra depending on what position they are. Marfu, mansub, majrur will have a sign of noun on that number. And whereas from 11 to 19, it will be a mabni. It will be mabni. That means they are fixed. Whether it is marfu, mansub or majroor, they won't have any sign, but it will be all be fathas. So we're going to say inshallah. So if you see for 11, for the masculine nouns, so they come in two, it's called a murakkab. That means they come in combination. So like 1, 1, it's like, you have to say like 1 and 10. So you have ahada, ashara. So by basically, and ithna, ashara. So here we have masculine, and everything masculine here. So same type of relationships like nat man'ud, everything will be masculine here. And coming from 3 or 13, here where the things will change. Like from 3 to 10 we have a different characteristics. From 13 it's the same characteristics here. If you see the first number thalathatu will be used for a masculine noun, for masculine madud, and ashara will remain ashara. So we have two characteristics here. So arba'ata ashara, khamsata ashara, sittata ashara, 16. 17 will be sab'ata ashara, thamaniyata ashara, tis'ata ashara, and ishrun. Ishrun we're going to do later, but just to see that it has a different pattern. Like Jama Mudakkar Salim, Mudarrisun, Muslimun, the same pattern we will do later. So if we concentrate on this 13 to 19. So here for a masculine ma'dud, the first number will be a feminine and the ashara will remain masculine for a masculine noun. For example, if we say 11, everything will be in the same group. It's same like us, when we are 11 years old, 12 years old, we'll try to be with boys and like to play with girls. The girls try to be with girls and boys try to be with boys. So same thing here, everything will be of same group. 11, 12, ahada ashara taliban, ithna ashara taliban. And if you see here, the noun which is being counted, it is coming as a tamiz. So it's a singular indefinite noun and it's mansoob. So 11 to 20, so we have tamiz. This is what we need to remember. Whereas 3 to 10, we have a jam'u, mudaf ilayhi pattern. Here we have a tamiz pattern where it is singular, indefinite and mansoob noun. So ahada ashara taliban, 11 students. Ithna ashara taliban, 12 students. So ithna is masculine, ashara is masculine, taliban is masculine, everything is masculine. So when we hit teens, that's where everything changes and opposite gender starts attracting. So here same thing here, the feminine noun comes to describe a masculine noun. Feminine number comes to describe a masculine noun, and ashara, it remains neutral. So it will just follow the noun. So it be thalathata ashara taliban. So only thing which changes is the first number. Everything else remains the same. So it be arba'ata ashara taliban, khamsata ashara taliban, sittata ashara taliban, sab'ata ashara taliban, thamaniyata ashara taliban, tis'ata ashara taliban, and ishrun. So again it's a pattern like Jama Muzakkar Salim, so it has its own marfu forms. We'll do it later inshallah. So just to know that there's a tamiz here, ishrun taliban. So for the feminine, if you see, we got feminine form of 1, which is ihda. So the masculine form is ahada and feminine form is ihda. Ashara will have a tamarbuta to show it is a masculine. So ihda ashara, ithnata, ta'utanisi, ithnata ashara, asharata. So again, when the teen comes and the genders change, the first number will be masculine. Thalathata asharata, thalatha asharata, arba'ata asharata, khamsa asharata, sitta asharata, sab'a asharata, ثمانية عشرة تسعة عشرة عشرون. So if you say عشرون remains عشرون for masculine and feminine. So rest everything changes from 13 to 19. Let's give an example. So you say إحدى عشرة طالبة. See, طالبة again تمييز singular indefinite منصوب noun from 11 to 20 what we are learning today. So إثنتا عشرة طالبة. So in 13 things change. ثلاث عشرة طالبة. So the first number will be opposite to the thing counted. أربع عشرة طالبة. خمس عشرة طالبة. ست عشرة طالبة. سبع عشرة طالبة. ثمانية عشرة طالبة. تسعة عشرة طالبة. عشرون طالبة. So say عشرون remains عشرون. So these are the cardinal numbers which we use to describe the number of nouns. So just have to practice, and as you practice you will get used to this concept. So it's not very difficult. You just need to know that 1 and 2 will have naat man'ut, 3 to 10 mudaf mudaf ilayh jam'u, and 11 to 20 is mabni, and 11 and 12 will have the same noun characteristics. So the numbers all will have the same gender as for the noun, and as the teen comes 13 to 19s, then the genders will change in the first number. So going to ordinal numbers is the numbers which gives us the position. So it's like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on and so forth. So how do we know in Arabic we are describing is an ordinal number. The ordinal numbers, you will be pleased that it comes an adjective, which means the masculine will have masculine, there's no confusion. The feminine will have feminine, that is a naat man'ut relationship. They all match in all aspect. Okay, marfu, mansoob, majroor, everything will be changing. So it comes in a pattern. The ordinal numbers comes in a pattern of fa'ilun for masculine nouns and fa'ilatun for feminine nouns. So that's the pattern, except for the number 1, which is first, what we say, which is an irregular number, and we'll see how it is constructed. So going to, for the masculine nouns, how do we say first book or first boy? So you say first is said awwalu, and second is called thaniyun or thanin. It's like ghalin, where the ya with dhamma changes into a kasra. That's the pattern here. Thanin or thaniya. Fa'ilun. Third is thalithun. Thalatha will be thalithun. Arba'a will be rabi'un. Fourth, rabi'un. Fifth is khamsa will be khamisun. Khamisun is fifth. And sixth, we have six is sitta, but sixth is sadisun. It's a little bit irregular again here. It's sadisun. Seventh, 7 is sab'a. Seventh will be sabi'un. 8 is thamaniya. 8th will be thaminun. Tis'a is 9. 9th will be tasi'un. 10th is ashara. 10th will be ashirun. So this is for masculine. Awwalu, thani, thalithu, rabi'u, khamisun, sadisun, sabi'un, thaminun, tasi'un, and ashirun. And going to feminine ordinal numbers, the first will be ula. So for the masculine we have awwalu, and we have feminine noun will be ula. And second will be thaniyatun, fa'ilatun. Third will be thalithatun, same fa'ilatun, thalithatun. Fourth will be rabi'atun. Fifth will be khamisatun. Sixth will be sadisatun, sadisatun. Seventh will be sabi'atun. Eighth will be thaminatun. Ninth will be tasi'atun. And 10th will be ashiratun. So these are how we have ordinal numbers to describe the position and cardinal numbers to count. Inshallah, we're going to use these numbers in our next lesson, and we're going to carry on. Just practice and memorize. Assalamu alaikum.